Ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting the arrival of Lady Chrisite and the PLP Forefront ladies today. Thank you and welcome to North Eleuthera. Yay! We have our PLP candidate for South Beach, Miss Hamilton. She's walking down. And we have our first lady, Lady Chrisite, and our second lady. She's a Davis. She's one of us now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Welcome, darling.
No pain, no more dying, and my tears, he will dry them all away. Oh, that beautiful city of pain with gold. Oh, that beautiful city where sorrow never roams. I am waiting on my Jesus. Yes, he's waiting for me.
That's the famous, the Beckham Club. We've been telling everybody vote PLP from 1967, and it's still posted vote PLP on the building. That was our health clinic with me, which was really a waste of the Bahamian people's money. It was built whereas the X-ray room was built without the steel panels. So it was all set up and we could never use it. I'm serious. So we wasted at least $60,000 just sitting there doing nothing.
Welcome, ladies, to our luncheon, our Gold Rush luncheon. To officially welcome you here this afternoon. So we're going to call Mrs. Melanie Sweeting, mother of the candidate for North Eleuthera, to officially welcome you here this afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. You're going to have to excuse me if I get a little emotional. It's okay.
Can I say something? I'm the one who will be picking out her outfit for the day her son walks into Parliament. As the member of Parliament for the North Eleuthera. I'm looking online. I've gone through Ralph Lauren, Donna Karen, Gucci. She's going to be wearing one of Mama Ruby's hats. Now you all know that. You all know that. I got my girl back. This is my girl. I taught her children. I'm a teacher of the next member of Parliament for North Eleuthera. Ain't nobody else in here can say that. Only me. So Melanie, we got your back. You want the mic now? Okay.
To the next First Lady of our country, Ms. Bernadette Christie. Ms. Oak Strong, Ms. Pat Mortimer, Ms. Barbara Peer, and Ms. Laura. And all the supporters of the PLP, welcome. Clay has always been an intelligent, hard-working, and determined young man, always doing or finding a way to get anything that he sets out his mind out to do.
That's right.
That is what we need in this constituency. A man who isn't afraid of work and who will always get things done. Allow me to dote on my son a moment, but I believe there isn't anyone better to suit this representative to represent North Eleuthera than my son Clay. As I say, don't worry about the talk of the market, worry about the price of the fish.
In this case, the price of the lobster.
And you won't find better quality than a man with both a personality to love and a drive to get things done. The time is drawing nigh and a new dawn is coming. A brighter future for the Bahamian people. I believe in the Bahamian people. PLP believes in the Bahamian people. Once again, I thank you for coming and welcome. And welcome you here and urge you to vote for my son Clay. When Clay was in grade 3, I have to share this. When Clay was in grade 3, I had a teacher named Miss Kanika Duncombe. She came out of JC, and I used to go to her every weekend to ask how Clay was doing and how he's doing in his schoolwork and his attitude and stuff in school. And she told me, she looked at me, she says, I want to let you know one thing. He was only 7 years old. He says, your son, she says, your son is going to be a politician.
A PLP politician. Let's get it right. A PLP politician.
And she said that my second son would be a missionary, and he's been to mission school.
So there you go.
He was 6 years old, Clay was 7. So I thank you all for coming and all y'all's hard work, what you do for Clay and our family. We thank you very much. PLP, all the way. PLP, all the way. PLP, all the way.
Sean McQueen, former Attorney General, one of the former Attorney General under the PLP government, happens to be a student at Queens College at that time. And because of what was happening in the school, he was fighting for the rights of blacks within Queens College. We had to take cover. So we thank God for this PLP party that has afforded a poor black girl like me from Lower Bow the opportunity to attend one of the most elite schools in the Bahamas. Very good school, but then there were some struggles. We had to break some barriers. Some barriers had to be broken for us to be afforded those opportunities. And too many times, we take too much for granted. And that's why I say we need to educate our children. We need to tell them, you know, we need to let them know what is going on and how we get to be where we are. It didn't just happen. It did not just happen.
It doesn't matter what they do to me now, because in 1992 I was happily working at the administrator's office as a youth officer. But because I campaigned for the PLP, I got let go on the 22nd of October in the middle of the day, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, for no reason. I got let go. Just because I was a good PLP. But you can't stop a good PLP. Like I say, it's a spirit. It lives on. And so on and on, I want to encourage the young people, especially of Harbour Island. It was not always this way. It was not always this good looking. It looked good now. We've paved the way. Mr. Pinlan is in heaven now, but Mr. Christie has been paving the way for our children for years and years. And the young people need to take it up. They need to listen. They need to know that you could be somebody. And my sons went to Nassau at the government high school because of Mr. Pinlan. Nothing to do with the F&M. They had no interest in us. And they still don't have any interest. They're lying to you. They're telling you to come with them. Come with them for what? Turning back is death. Listen, young people, you don't want to die young. You don't want to die spiritually nor physically. But if you vote F&M, listen to me, you would have sold or given up all your rights. All your rights. This thing is real. PLP-ism has to live on, and I want our young girls especially, don't sell yourself short for no F&M fella who coming around with $50 and $100. Tell them you're bigger than that. You have a moral duty to vote for the PLP that made it possible for women to vote. We studied the women's suffrage movement. We came a part of it. And we are on a roll, and we could win. We could win it all. But we have to stay focused. We have a few more days. Just a few more days, and we will be painting the Bahamas gold. You believe? You believe, and if you believe, you can achieve. together. Let's just forget about everything else this week. Think about God. Always keep God focused. Always keep God in front. And the PLP. And when you go in that ballot area, remember, Clay Sweeting is going to be in North Lutheran in the middle. Ask the Lord to lead your hand straight to the middle. Don't touch the lines. Put an X right on the line, not on the line. In the middle space, next to Clay's name, in the hand. And if you're not sure what you're going to do, call some of us. We're going to be there. Call some of us. Because we don't want any spoiled ballots on that day. We want to hear Clay, Clay, Clay. We want more than 100 pounds of clay. We want about 1,700. We want to hear, I believe we need about 1,700 to win. So we want 1,800. 1,800. We want 1,900. But we can go for the whole haul. We want 2,000 votes. Come on, Spanish Well, Ball, Bluff, Harbour Island, let's do it. JC, Hudson Bay, Bravery Town, together, we can do it. We don't have much time. My age is climbing up. I want to see the victory. I want to walk on golden streets before I go to heaven, you know. Because listen, I go into heaven, but I want to see it here. And we can do it here if we do it together. God bless you. I love you, PLP. 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 Those that know me, I grew up in a household not known by PLP. When I turned the age of 18, I weighed my options. I said, am I going to follow because that's what I was brought up into? Or am I going to go behind a man that stood for, I'm going to say, Bahamians of all race? And I did my research, and it brings tears to my eyes when I talk about it. Ma Ruby sits there. I sat in Tingham Village, and I asked history on PLP. That lady went back to the years. Trust me, I feel for the people that struggle for us. And I went back home, I said, Mommy, I said, I'm so sorry, I love you. I cannot follow you. I say to all young, single, bridal mothers, follow your Bahamian, your PLP mothers. I had the privilege of having two mothers, one F&M and one PLP. I voted not based on them telling me, you must, you must, you must. I vote because I learned the history. I sat in my work chair when Miss Pendleton spoke last night, and I agree, as young people, know your history. We are in trouble if we do not vote PLP. I refuse. My son 5 years from now will be 18. And I said to him, Tori, I am your mother. I am not going to drown in your head and tell you, you must, without telling you the history. That's right. He asked the question this morning, Mommy, where's my PLP shirt? I said, when I am standing, I am going to ladies, north, east, south, where you come from today. And when I get back home, I want to be able to say to him, my child, you should have seen it. You should have seen the PLP women. You should have seen your friends' mothers. I am educating my children on PLP. I don't care what lies Ingram tells. He can't tell none to me. Ingram, I would say it. He was the devil, you know. Lord, Ingram is the devil. Don't mind these roads and Harbour Island being paid days before election. That is a part of Ingram. I get excited. I get excited
PLP, ready to get loud. Because when it comes to the PLP, you can't tell me nothing. I can argue my point. Now let me do what I'm supposed to do. I'm not flushed. Right. I was told that behind every good man is a good woman. And I tell you, that's the truth. Because we PLP got some good women. I don't care what they say, we got some good women. Beauty, brains, hard working. Yes. If they single or married, they good women. No matter where they've been, low or high, they good women. And I'm telling you, everyone that can hear me, go out this door today and encourage people to vote PLP. Tell them I say it ain't no other way. I know my job, but I ain't suffering another 5 days. I tell one of my friends told me, said, yeah, your picture down there look like you went to sleep hungry a couple nights. I know that ain't no true. I say that picture states what I felt for 5 years. And I felt just like how it looked, and I'll post it everywhere in Harbour Island if that's what it takes to get a vote for Clay. This woman, who I'm about to announce today, everybody knows she's beautiful. She's been calling day in and day out. This woman educated, hard-working mother of 2, 3. See, mommy, I told you 3 this morning. This woman is motivated. She supports her husband through thick and thin. This woman has educated herself legally. This woman, trust me, she can give any one of the F&M run for their money. See, ain't no wife standing up there. That woman ain't got no sense. Because for what I know, she was a PLP. But she tell you she ain't got no sense if she following him. This lady stands tall and proud. And I am proud to bring her on today. We all know she is. We all know Austin is our Prime Minister. Because come May 7th, I know about yours. Hey, if the ballot don't say PLP, I don't for nobody. I done said that. So I'm telling you, when you go in that poll May 7th, you better vote like she voted. And I know she voted PLP. Who is Miss Chrisite?
Let me just start by saying we're almost there, ladies. Only a few more days.
That's right.
The days are short before the Progressive Liberal Party forms the next government of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And I must say, you ladies are looking so beautiful.
Are you ready?
But we must bring back beauty in our country. Yes. Our streets and homes, our economy and jobs, even the will of our people have fallen victim in the past 5 years to the policies of a government who simply do not have our best interests at heart. More than anything, the spirit of our people has been compromised, near broken. Living under the dictatorial style of a prime minister, with policies which do not put Bahamians first, and being told in so many ways that Bahamians are unqualified or need not apply for opportunities in our country, has led to many of us feeling on many levels hopeless and less than in the country we call home. Have you really sat and given thought to what must be going through the minds of our young people, 1 of 3 of whom is unemployed? The system has failed them.
That is why the next PLP government is committed to doubling our investment in education and training. This will begin with more tech-savvy classrooms for our children, still in primary and secondary school. But we won't stop there. We will provide career path academies for those needing a second chance at qualifying for quality jobs, as well as those who are currently employed but want to enhance their skills and branch out into entrepreneurial endeavors. Under the Progressive Liberal Party, whether led by Pinling or Christie, there has always been a strong sense of purpose, a responsibility for all Bahamians to give of themselves in the building of our country, the inspiration to commit to a continued self-improvement, rising generation to generation, always a step higher in pursuit of excellence, patriotism and prosperity. These are the messages truly conveyed by our party and my husband when they emphatically and without apology proclaim that we believe in the Bahamas, or we believe in Bahamians, or that Bahamians must be first. I can tell you that my husband believes that Bahamians have an indomitable spirit. Bahamians can do anything that they put their minds to. He learned that from his hard-working parents, who, like mine and yours, and so many others, made tremendous sacrifices so that we could stand tall on the world stage as an independent country. Now it's time for ownership. Real ownership of our economy, not by a few, by anyone prepared to make this sacrifice and work hard. This is the next frontier. And to claim it, we need a safe country. We need to ensure that all of our people have 21st century training and skills, and we need to have affordable access to money. It is that indomitable spirit that we must invoke once again. The stakes are high. At risk are the dreams and aspirations of our children, the next generation of Bahamians, and the stability of the Bahamas we hand over to them. And so today I feel compelled to challenge the women of our party, standing upon the shoulders of those gone before us, standing on the legacy of great women like Dame Doris, Cynthia Pratt, and even Gladys Hannah Martin, to demonstrate the same level of resolve to inspire our people to believe that we can usher in better times. We are in a real fight for our future, and we must be prepared to fight. Whenever I need a reminder of how much we must be willing to sacrifice to secure a bright future for the next generation, I think of the story of Ina Hepburn on Black Tuesday. How many of you know her story? Raise your hands. Well, let me share it with you so that it can help you on your days of doubting. On the morning of what we now call Black Tuesday, Ina Hepburn, God rest her soul, the mother of stalwart councillors Atha Mabo and Cabrina Adderley, this mother of several young children, took her kids to her sister, Miss Cesarina Hepburn, who was still alive, and asked her to look after those children because Ina Hepburn was certain that she was either going to die or go to jail on that day. Now we know how Black Tuesday turned out, to be more peaceful and a turning point in our history. But the fact is that Ina Hepburn was a woman and a mother prepared to die or be incarcerated for the betterment of her children's future. Now I don't want you to get locked up or do anything foolish to provide for your children, but I do want you to be moved into a sense of action and responsibility. In this age, that action may be simply to go out and vote PLP on May 7th. That's right. Or to convince as many as you can to join you in voting PLP come election day. But certainly we have to do more than talk the talk and look pretty while doing so. We must be willing to make the right decisions, in some cases sacrifices. We must be ready to give of our talents and our time to secure those brighter days for the generations who will stand on our shoulders. Some women did it for us.
What do you think about our First Lady? Oh Oh, yeah. It's good.